Hey y'all, it's Chris from Meats, Beats, and Bubbles, and I want to tell you about something that was so exciting to me that I just needed to share with you guys. So I made a Moo Shu pork last night, and I was just missing those pancakes so much that I would get when we go out for Chinese food that I'm like, you know what? Somebody's got to make those. So I kind of looked, did a little research, figured out how you made them. And I want to show you guys how to make them because we ate them all and we have leftovers. So stay tuned and we're going to have some fun. So I will walk you through the process of how to do that. But as always, let me tell you where you can find me. So you can find me on YouTube at Meats, Beats, and Bubbles. And like and subscribe there. You'll get all the videos. They'll automatically just go right to you. You can find the blog at meatsbeatsandbubbles.com. And then Pinterest, Facebook, and Instagram. So that's where you will find me. Let me finish getting set up here and I will come right back. So I kind of got it started a bit. It's 2 cups of all-purpose flour and just put it in a big bowl. A 1/4 teaspoon of salt and then 3/4 to a cup of boiling hot water. So you just use a fork, pour the water in to the flour mixture, and then once it cools enough to handle it, you'll know it right away. It won't be ready. So you've got yourself a dough ball, very much like tortillas, and then basically what we're going to do is once it comes together, then you can use a cutting board or I like to use my counter, and I got tired of making such a mess on there that I actually put saran wrap across my counter, and it works so much better. This dough might even be just a tad. I got my hair cut, and I feel like I got a bunch of strands there. Anyway, I feel like it's just a bit sticky. So I'm going to see if I can just get a little bit more flour here. You can see it's kind of nice. We're basically, we're going to knead it here for just a couple of minutes. Now I know why people pull their hair back all the time. Okay, so it's a good workout too. So you can hear that. That's the plastic wrap kind of pulling off of the counter here. So now we've got it into a pretty good kneaded ball here. And it's kind of fun. You get to take your aggressions out a little bit. So then what you're going to do is we're going to come along and we are going to make a rope that is 12 inches long out of this. And so we're going to then make 12 equal portions. And if you were super fussy, you could always get yourself a digital scale. And then you could do it that way. So I did kind of measure, and just to make sure that I was doing this properly. So the nice thing about this is you can handle it. It's not tough to do like when you're dealing with regular tortillas where you want to let it rest, and or if you handle it too much, it can go overworked. And so anyhow, what we've got is we've got our rope here that's 12 inches long. And then we're going to divide this into 12 equal portions. And guess what I like to use for that? My handy dandy bench scraper. And what I'll do is I'll just take these, and this is 6 inches long, and it's actually marked here. So that makes it easy if you want to do that. So I will just take this, mark it, and double check. And perfect, 12 inches exactly. So what I'll do is I'll just take one and divide it in half, and then I will take it again and divide it in half. So now I know each one of these logs is going to be 3 pieces. So it makes it for easy measurement, because you do want your tortillas, or pancakes rather, to be pretty much the same size. And I find the ends do start to get a little bit skinnier, so you don't get, they're definitely, we'll say rustic, right? So now that we've got our little balls here, well, or nibs, it looks like big gnocchi is what it reminds me of. So what we're going to do is we're going to just flatten these down and make just a little disc out of them. So you can see here, I've just simply flattened them between the palms of my hands, and then just make them about the same size. And then I just stack them 2 by 2. And then I'll show you the next step on that. So, so we just kind of flatten them again. It's just kind of fun. It's a little bit like, you know, when you were in kindergarten playing with Play-Doh. So let me show you what we do with that. Is over here, I've got some sesame oil and my brush. And so what we're going to do is we're going to paint on the sesame oil here to that side. Then we're going to take our second piece, when we do them 2 by 2, do the same thing. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the sides that have the sesame oil, and we're going to put those together. And then what we're going to do is we're going to roll those out. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up stacking these up to make my pancakes. And I just thought it was so much fun and a little bit mesmerizing, and I'm getting dough all over myself, that I thought this would be so much fun to do again and use up those leftovers. So anyhow, guys, I will get this finished up lickety-split. I've got all of my dough pressed out, and they're in about a 3-inch circle now. And, you know, circles just because that's usually how the pancakes are. But don't fret too much. Like I say, they can be rustic. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our handy dandy rolling pin, and we are going to get these suckers rolled out here to about a 6 or 7 inch diameter. And they are liking to stick tonight. So, and I think that's because I probably have a little bit oil on there. So let me get these all rolled out here, and then I will show you the next step on that. We've got them rolled out. So now we've got 6 pancakes, and you can see just how thin they are. Super duper thin. Can't read through them, but they are really, really, really thin. What I've done is I've laid the pancake in a skillet that's about medium low, and I'm going to put it on there for about a minute or 2 per side. And what will happen is it will start to get bubbly just like a tortilla would, and then you will flip it to the other side, and it'll get some brown spots on there. And so I'm going to go ahead and get these all cooked, and then I'll show you how we peel them apart. We have finished them all. So here we go. We got 1 and 2. So let me show you here. Here's just one, right? So I'll just one. And look, it's so satisfying. Sometimes they get they stick together a little bit, but that's okay. They'll peel apart. It's just like magic. Oh my goodness. Here, let me show you again. Look, see just by where it is. And they're not gonna be perfect, guys. That's what makes it so cool, because they're rustic. There's like, maybe if you did them for days and days and days. But here, let me see if I can show you this one a little bit better here. Look at that. Oh, that one's like perfect. Oh, you can still see the steam. Voila! Look how fun that is. So you do 6 of those, you roll them out, and then you end up with 12 of the Moo Shu pancakes. So, and every time I think of Moo Shu, if you're like me, I think of Mulan, which makes me think of my oldest daughter, Ariana. I think that's the first movie we went to go see at the movie theater. And they had those little booster seats for the kids to sit in, and that was so much fun. But give these a try if you like them. If you're not sure what Moo Shu pancakes are or Moo Shu is, go out and try it in a restaurant. And then find yourself a great recipe. Oh, this is a trick one. Find yourself a great recipe and recreate it at home. I have so much fun doing that. Wow, this one's got like a lock on it or something here. I can't get it open, but it's pretty hot. It was the last one I took out. And I highly suggest that, because I did not have any, I didn't think it would be that big of a deal, a difference on there. So I stopped today and I got some plum sauce. You put that down on the pancake first, and then you put your filling in and you roll it up and you eat it just kind of like it would be a burrito. But this stuff is the key. It's just got that, I don't know how to describe, umami, I guess, would be the flavor of it. And it's just, mwah, just adds just that something that you just need. Did want to show you, though, my tip of the saran on the counter. It's kind of pulled away here, so you could certainly lock it down some more. But on this end, it's perfect on there. And you just basically wad it up and throw it in the trash. So you can see that it gives you plenty of room to work with. And look in here. I only had one that was a fail. Look at those. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to go eat. Oh my goodness. Got a tip or two. I showed you how to do the Moo Shu pancakes. And trust me, that was the second time I made those. And last time, all of them came out. This time I had a fail. I don't know, they didn't pull apart. I'm thinking that maybe I neglected to put the sesame oil between them when I smashed them and rolled them. I don't know if that's what the deal is, but hey, I'll take that. That's a win as far as I'm concerned. Now, I am going to heat up the leftover Moo Shu pork, and I'm gonna have myself a feast. So anyway, I'm going to tell you guys goodbye. But before I do that, don't forget, you can go to YouTube and find me at Meats, Beats, and Bubbles. Find the blog with all the recipes at meatsbeatsandbubbles.com. You can find it also on Pinterest and Facebook and, of course, Instagram. So you guys have a great night. Hey, do comment and let me know if you guys try these, or if you go out somewhere and you have some Moo Shu someplace out at your favorite restaurant. But anyway, do give them a try, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.